YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we finally rescued Lost Stell and completed all of the island subquests and returned back to Kanto after being dragged there against our will. And then we proceeded on to defeating every single trainer in the Virdian City Gym except the gym leader, Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket and the Virdian City Gym. And now we are going to fight him mano-a-mano in hand-to-hand combat. Well, actually, we're going to fight him with animals, but it's pretty much the same thing, right? Fwahaha! Welcome to my hideout! It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again! So be it! This time I'm not holding back! Oh god, he's gonna come! Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer that ever lived! Well, bring it on, old man. Oh, so you're leading with this Rhyhorn, eh? Well, times for effectiveness meets surf? No, I mean surf meets ground rock type. You know what I meant. Well, that Rhyhorn level 45 was nothing. I hope he sure doesn't have another Rhyhorn on his team. It would be a shame, because it will probably meet the same fate as his first Pokemon. Although he's going to actually lead up with a pure ground type this time, not as rock ground type like that just scoured the Kanto region. Level 42 Dug Trail, kind of weak, but yeah. May have high speed, but Zapdos is faster and is more powerful. Oh look, another Rhyhorn! I totally did not see this one coming. Why does he have another Rhyhorn? Well, this one's his ace, actually. When I first faced him and his first Pokemon was a Rhyhorn, I was thinking his ace would have been a Rhydon. But no, he has a level 50 Rhyhorn. Why? It evolves at level 42, so it should have been a Rhydon. I don't know why they kept it a Rhyhorn. I think it's... No, your rival doesn't have a Rhydon. I think he doesn't. Pretty sure he doesn't. But that always confused me. Why did they just give him a Rhyhorn as his ace? And even then, if they made Rhyhorn his ace, why would they give him another Rhyhorn? That makes no sense. I mean, maybe Nidoqueen would have been a better ace. Although it's level 44, kind of weaker than his first Rhyhorn. Right now, Rhyhorns are his highest level Pokemon, which is really weird. His final Pokemon's a Nidoking, but that's not really going to be an issue because we have Zapdos. But no, the Nidoking actually would have been a much better ace. It's actually the same level as his first Rhyhorn. Damn, his team was dominated by Rhyhorn, and that's sad because his Rhyhorns weren't even evolved. Both of his Rhyhorns could have actually been Rhydons. Look at me just ranting on Giovanni. So much for being a great trainer who doesn't even know the basics of evolution. It's a pity. This could have been more of a challenge. Although Turtley probably would have still made it easy. Oh, that was pretty quick. Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge, aptly named since this is the ground gym. 10,000 Poke. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evidence of your master as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League, because apparently if you have the 8th badge and none of the other badges, you can't. Also, take this TM. Consider a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. TM 26, which is Earthquake. It is a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. I made it when I ran the gym here far too long ago. Wow, I sure rambled on about a lot of important things. Gave us Earthquake, told us how he formed the gym. Apparently we can now go challenge the Pokemon League with the 8th gym badge only. But it is possible for you to get all the future gym badges without actually facing previous gym leaders. Because some of the ancient moves aren't exactly required to get through the game. Surf is a #1 requirement, so you have to be in the 5th gym. I don't think you need to bring Sabrina though. She was completely optional. Okay, now what to do for the rest of this episode? Maybe look for some Rock Smash Rocks, cause I know what's gonna happen if I try to go forward, but the question is, where do I start looking? Guess we're gonna have to pick a city one by one. Unfortunately, we're gonna do this a long way. I don't even know if there are any Rock Smash rocks. Oh, I know what I could do. I could show off Pokemon trading and obtain some Pokemon they can only get by trading. One of them is something that I've been putting off for quite a while. It's this Abra that you can get a Mr. Mime for, which I showed pretty much in the early beginning of my Let's Play. But I never got around to actually trading with the guy that would give me the Mr. Mime. Even though I had Abra around the same time that I actually reached this guy. After all, one of the things that I've been trying to do is actually try to catch as many Pokemon as I can in this Let's Play before I finish it off. Even though I can't catch them all. Yes, I know you're looking for an Abra, and you will trade it for... and you will give me a Mr. Mime in return. Rayleigh! Wow, what a... your mother? She must have thought long and hard about that name. Tried really hard to be original. But like I've mentioned many times, I'm pretty sure, this is the only place where you can get Mr. Mime in this game. Even though it's Kanto, you'd think you could find all the Kanto Pokemon in the wild. No, some of them are only attainable via trading. Such as Mr. Mime, whose name Mimian, I don't know why. Yes, I'll be sure to take good care of Mimian. And yes, you're welcome. Okay, that's one trade. Another trade requires a Poliwhirl. The question is, where do you find Poliwhirl? You find it in Cerulean City. Well, alright, I guess we're gonna fly there, right? Oh, catching it's gonna be a pain. Oh wow, you find it in Cerulean City, and the person I want to trade it with is actually located in Cerulean City. The Pokemon in question is a Jinx. Jinx is a nice psychic type that is very high special and speed stats. Well, they're pretty good. Not exactly the highest, but they're pretty good. The problem is, it lacks any sort of offense or defense, physically speaking. Now, because of that, it doesn't seem as, you know, good. But that doesn't mean that it's completely useless. I mean, but the point of it is to basically knock out opponents that are specially based, not really fight physical foes. I mean, one quick attack might even kill it. That's how low of a defensive stat it has. And nothing is biting in this lake, even though I'm using the Super Rod, which is apparently the best rod in the game. What? 4 times in a row? At least something should have bit by now. Unfortunately, in the Pokédex, they don't even tell you which rods gets which Pokemon, because depending on which rod you use, you find a different Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, you have chances for different Pokemon. Or maybe he's not found via... Poliwhirl's not found via... Maybe he's not. Okay, let me try surfing then. Maybe it's a random encounter. Alright, la 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 la. This is what happens when you meet a gym leader really early in the Let's Play. You surf, looking for Poliwhirls. I don't even know why I'm leading off with Turtley. Turtley's not exactly gonna help me catch this thing. Okay. I found a Psyduck. Alright, finally, something's on the hook. And, oh wow! First thing I find is a Poliwhirl. A hacked Poliwhirl, because level 24 is impossible. Because Poliwhirl evolved... Poliwag evolved to Poliwhirl at level 25. Not sure if I ever mentioned this, but yeah, you can find hacked wild Pokemon too. So maybe that explains why some of the trainers I found in the game actually had illegitimate Pokemon. Hey, don't slap me with those Visciours. Even though this thing learns Double Slap, it's weird that it doesn't learn, Pound. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to weaken its HP, because everything is, like, level 50. Okay, maybe I will. I'll try a Rock Smash. Rock Smash is a really weak move, so hopefully I don't kill it. Oh, wow. I can actually do another Rock Smash. Take that, yeah. How do you like them apples? Now this should catch it. Oh no, he's spraying with water. He thinks, just because I'm an electric type, I'll take more damage from water attacks. No, apparently it's the other way around. Even though water doesn't always conduct electricity. Pure water doesn't conduct electricity because of free ions and such. But this is a Pokemon Let's Play. We don't use logic here. Its two legs are well developed, even though it can live on the ground, prefers living in the water. Just like every single amphibian in the world. But now, what? There's an item buried here? Wow. Guess, wow, an ether? I did all that work for an ether, come on. Well, you saw it here, folks. There's a buried item near Bill's house. Why? I don't know. You better keep the responsibility of his belongings. Probably if I walk in, he'll be like, hey, that's my ether. Alright. If you notice, that Mr. Mime was level 10, just like the level Diablo, and that's because normally when you trade Pokemon, it's usually the same level as the Pokemon that you trade over. It's not a preset level or anything. So the Jinx that I'm going to receive is going to be level 24. Which is, in a way, hacked. Because Jinx is a Pokemon that evolves from, has a pre-evolution of Smoochum from via Johto. It evolves into Jinx at level 30, and that's why I say that this Jinx is, in a way, hacked. Although this is the only way to legitimately get it in this game, so I guess it's still technically viable. But in first generation, this was completely possible since Jinx didn't have a pre-evolution, so it could be any level you wanted. Although after second generation came out, every time you breed a Jinx, it would automatically make a Smoochum. It's not like other Pokemon where they would need, like, an incense or something to create their pre-evolution. Example being Azumarill, which got Azurill in Generation 3, Hoenn, which you can only get via the Sea Incense. Yes, thank you. I'll take very good care of you. Zinx! What a weird name. Alright, that's rare Pokemon number 2. Oh, look, it's holding mail. Alright, now I gotta... The last Pokemon I mentioned a while ago is actually the Lickitung, which you get, which is a it requires a different Pokemon depending on if you're playing Fire Red or Leaf Green. Alright, I can find it on 2 Island. So, let's go to 2 Island. Since, that's kind of easier for me to access rather than the Seafoam Islands. I'd have to surf there, but this is a little easier. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to probably hunt around a bit. Yes, I have a tri-pass. It'll take me to 2 Island. Also, there's no significance to the high speeds. I don't know, it's weird. I tried thinking that it changed depending on which island you go. I think it does. I don't know why they're even different speeds. What's the point of that? Alright, I think they should be found in the water, obviously. They wouldn't be found in the grass. La 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 la, wild Pokemon, where are you? Where art thou? I would like to catch you. Damn it, where are you? I know there were wild Pokemon here when I was surfing down. And the last time I was here on 2 Island. No, I don't want a Psyduck. A level 5? Well, surfing Pokemon do have a wide range. Let me try a Super Rod. Let me try the Super Rod out. Maybe this will draw out the Golduck. Even though you don't really find ducks when you fish. But you do! There were spots in the game that I remember that would draw out Psyducks. Odd as it were. No, it's a Poliwhirl. I don't need another one. So I didn't even catch a Poliwag when I caught Poliwhirl, and that's when I noticed when Dex entry came up. Poliwag wasn't unlocked. But this Golduck is a FireRed exclusive, because the other Pokemon you would find is in Leaf Green it would be Slowbro. So since those two are version exclusives, the guy would want a Golduck or Slowbro depending on which game you're playing. The Pokemon he'll give you is a Lickitung, which you can only find from him in this game, unfortunately. To me, it looks like a Pokemon you would find normally in the Safari Zone, but instead it's one of those rare trade-only Pokemon. And I'm not finding a Golduck. Okay, I'm not gonna waste that much more time. I'm gonna check where you find these things. Okay, so it turns out I'm on the right track. But I could actually do the same thing by walking in the grass. It has the same encounter rate in the grass and it does in the water. What I don't get is why I can find it in the grass as well. I guess because it's a duck, you can find it in the grass. Fortunately, it's in an abysmal 5% chance. So this might take a while. Probably, if this takes too long, I'll probably edit out until I finally actually encounter one. Never mind, I found one! Level 38, wow, that's pretty high. Bite, don't kill it. Bite, please don't kill. Wow, Bite didn't even do a half. Is it me or my Pokemon just weaker than I think? I'm overestimating them too much just because they're level 50. Alright, this Great Ball should work. I mean, it's blue, just like Golduck, right? Come on, Great Ball should be good at catching water types. Caught Golduck, caught Poliwhirl. Alright, caught Golduck. Now to go back to Kanto and find the guy that'll trade me a Golduck for a Lickitung. Yeah, I won't read that actually. I'm actually starting to run out of time. I also forgot to unregister item finder instead of bike. Normally I have it set to bike. Yes, take me back to Vermilion. At the same speed that it took me to get here. I don't know if that's significant or anything. Alright. So the guy is here in Fuchsia City. I'm not sure if you remember him, but he's in the left house. The one that goes towards Cycling Road. God, Zinx. I mean, really, what kind of nickname is Zinx? Did he just replace the J with the Z? Oh, man. I just realized it's holding mail, and I have to take off the mail in order to put in the box. I don't know why that is, but for some reason, you just can't put Pokemon inside the PC system while they're holding mail. That's the only item you can't deposit them with. But you could just deposit the mail in your PC box, so I don't know what was the point of creating that loop. It might be an error in the game or something, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna... Yes, I know you're looking for a Golduck. Well, here's one right here. Level 38 though, so... Hayden's gonna give me a pretty powerful Lickitung. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using any of these Pokemon, because I already have my team pretty much set. The only thing I could probably change is try to add Ditto or one of the other legendary birds, since those are the only Pokemon that I can will actually use. I still can't use a Grand Bowl since I don't have access to one unless I cheated, of course. But cheaters don't prosper. Cheaters never prosper. So, wow, they all said the same thing. Hey, thanks, thanks, thanks. I'm gonna come up with more original text. So I guess at least they're being grateful, not ungrateful. All right, after getting all of those, strangely enough, out of the way, we can continue back with our quest at becoming the Pokemon champion. It's enough shortcuts for one episode. Alright, let me just quickly get Clefo back. No. Yes. Good. Probably gonna have to... I'll detach this meal later. Fortunately or unfortunately, we've reached the end of this episode, and we are out of time. In the next episode, I will be going left of Virdian City and heading towards the Pokemon League, because I think I tried to go here once, but it didn't work out the first time. So, in the next episode, we will find out what lies on this path. So, I will see all of you guys in the next episode.